Okay, here we go. Let's continue to take notes, guys, and see your questions for the time.
So, my topic is the hybrid car. Then, how the hybrid car to achieve the UN goal number 7, insurance, environmental sustainability, which is about saving energy and make the environment better. So, like my topic, how many gasoline that people waste in the past? So from data, we can see there's like a lot of energy, like the fossil energy, nuclear energy, renewable energy. It's all used that much. In 1990, the fossil fuel that the human uses 80,000 tera hours, but in 2008, in only like not 10 years, like 18 years, 20 years, it's moved a lot. So in the fossil, we use 117 per year. 117 tera hours per year, which is a lot. And also, what it's gonna do to the environment is to produce a lot of CO2. So how many CO2 produced? There's the data. So you can see the top country, China, United States, and the European Union behind. But you can see the European, which is about including 27 countries, it's still behind China and United States, which just means United States and China really use a lot of the fossil energy and produce that much CO2. So, and following behind the Russia and India, you guys know it's all a huge country, so it's produced CO2. But the top is China and the US. Only like 2 single countries can beat up about 30 countries. So there's a number that you guys know what I mean. I think Timor knows. 50. Why the energy is important? Due to 50. Anybody know what that means? Close.
The efficiency or something?
No, actually, it's about the fossil energy. The fossil energy is going to run out in about 50 years. So, which is mean all the fossil energy is going to run out to finish at 50 years.
Yeah.
Fossil energy.
Fossils, like oil,
coal, and such as
stuff that comes from ancient animals and plants.
So we can only use fossil energy in no longer 50 years. So it's really important numbers for me because we need to find another energy to replace the fossil energy, which is we need to find another energy to activate the car, to start the car. So that's how the hybrid car works. Why it's born? There's 2 ways of hybrid car works. One is series, which just means everything it's working together, it's related together. And the other one is parallel. Parallel means the hybrid car, like there's 2 power can activate the car. One is electricity, one is the fossil fuel. So each one can directly affect or start the car to activate the car. So I have a marker. And just
There's
draw
something in the jar there.
So I'm going to talk about. I'm going to explain the series at first. So
you can
it's series.
Pull up the screen if you want, and you can write the reference.
Okay. So here's the series. So as you guys know, all the hybrid cars have two kind of engines. It's not only the fuel engines, and the other one is electric. So here we got fuel, which is the normal car does the fuel power to activate the car. Then here is the engine. How we activate the engine to start a car. Engine. And we got a generator. It's really important to transform the energy generated for what else? The battery. It's really important because hypercars using the electric sources to activate the car. Battery. And the final one, we got a motor. So let me explain. Just wanted you guys to know here's the wheel, the car wheel, and here's the center spot to start to give the energy to the wheel to spin the wheel. So you guys need some time to take a note. Let me just explain. Okay, you can take the notes and I'll explain. So the general car will use the fuel energy to activate the engine. Then the engine, which is we can use the engine to power the generator, and you can use the generator to activate the motor in order to make the wheel spin. But in the hybrid car, we can use also the same thing. We can use the fuel to power the engine, and use the engine to power the generator. But there's another choices, which is we got battery, and you can, which just means you can use the generator to activate, to charge the battery in order to move the motor to make the wheel spin. So that's how series system work, and that's one of the hybrid car how it's work. So
Yes, on the board.
So here's one of how it's work. Then here's another one. Parallel. Parallel, which is mean everything is on a straight line. Then it's not connected together. So each one can directly activate the car. So parallel. And now we here got a battery, the electric power, there's common. And here's the fuel power. Here's the model. Here's the engine. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
These are the blue ones are right, other small ones.
Okay, you guys all see the words. Here's okay. So here, for my role is here. right? Super well. So as always, in the general, we use the fuel to activate the engine to power to transport the energy to transmission. Then transmission gives the power to make the wheel spin. Then in the hybrid car, we got another power, which is electricity. We've got a battery and the motor. The battery, which is every day you need to charge it. So you got a full charge of the battery and use that to charge the motor to activate the transmission. Then transmission to make the car spin, the wheel spin. So both of the energy, both of the power can directly to activate the car. So that's the difference between series. It's the series you need to use the fuel at first. Remember the fuel at the top. So you need to use the fuel power at first to activate everything. But in the parallel system, you can use not only fuel to activate the car, but also the battery. So that's the two way of the hybrid car work. That's me taking notes. Right? Yeah. There you go. Okay, that's how it's worked. Right, stick around. So what's the difference between the hybrid car and the conventional car? Conventional car, which is the normal car, use the fossil fuel to activate the car. So here's the traditional hybrid car and the plug-in hybrid car. The traditional hybrid car, it's only which is the series how we use the fossil to activate the car at first. Then you can transfer to the electric power to continue the activating car, make the car move. So it just means you use the fossil power to start the car. Then you can stop the engine, use another power system to activate to make the car still moving. So that's the traditional one. And the second one is plug-in hybrid car, which is you use the battery to start the car, or you can use the battery to make the car move in the middle of driving. So you can use the fossil to start the car, then you can shut the fossil energy, then transfer to the battery, which is the electric energy. So that's the difference between the hybrid car and the convention car. Convention car is only use the fossil. So, second. The future of the hybrid car. That's all the point. You guys see it? So that's the point of the future of the hybrid car, which just means the researcher or the car company, they're trying to work on the gas. We can use the less gas to make the car move, and the diesel and the biodiesel. These two are the what's it called? It's two different engines. Like we can use two different engines to replace the normal, the convention car to make the car move. So diesel hybrid car, we use mostly we use electric, of course. Then also we can use the gas into the diesel and biodiesel. These are the two engines which is more powerful than the normal hybrid car, because the diesel hybrid car and biodiesel hybrid car, it's the work in I think it's 2010. It's after 2010. There's two new type of the hybrid car. Then the electricity or the electric, which is mean the battery. They want make the battery smaller because the car battery is super huge. Then it's really heavy. So they want make the battery more powerful and make it smaller. That's the target what they are.